classmates? This is Deanna.
Hey guys, this is Brett, and welcome back to episode 88 of Hard Lessons True Crime Podcast. This is kind of a cool episode.
Is it?
It's the week of Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. What
I'm
happened to
jumping in.
Halloween?
I'm jumping into the future. I just wanted to see if you was listening. Honestly, good job, Teach.
Thank you. I gotta be on my toes.
The week of Halloween.
Yes. Like, you about confused me.
Well,
I was gonna get excited that we only had like 3 weeks or 2 weeks or whatever for Thanksgiving.
And being in education now myself, I'm looking forward to the week off of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, buddy.
20 years I haven't had that week off.
Why do you think I sleep the first 3 days?
My God. Won't have to drive to Kyle this year.
No.
Speaking of not having to drive to Kyle, we have a special guest host today.
Yeah, we do.
The world's most amazing granddaughter.
Hi.
Hi. She's sitting in with us on this recording.
Yes.
So,
this is awesome.
This is her first time. We've had guests in the past.
Yes.
Our friends from Nosy Nancy's podcast. That's really all I can think of. So, hey.
I know, we were supposed to have others, but
kind of fell through.
Yep, you need to get on the ball.
So, hello to Jazz and Aliqua. We hope you ladies are doing well.
Oh, yeah.
And still being nosy.
We do have the Christmas one coming up, so we need to collaborate again.
This is what I'm saying. I've almost got my story written that you and the ladies said, oh, you should write one.
Yep.
So, I've almost got it complete. It's going to be amazing.
Awesome. All right. So, what's the more I need to not know?
Well, you're going to be sad. I did not do a more you need to know this week.
Really?
I did a dad joke.
Okay. Well, that's even cornier, but that's okay. It'll work.
Why don't...
ask you, by the way.
Huh?
Okay.
Do I?
You're going to ask her the dad joke.
Oh, okay. Why don't lakes share their secrets?
You never know what's under.
Because they're so deep.
I was going to go for it because they're deep. Are lakes deep? Can lakes be deep? Is there a requirement for, like, the deepness?
Lake Meredith is like 80 feet deep. So that's pretty deep.
In good times, like way back when, it's reached over 100.
Yeah. So that's pretty deep.
It is, but...
Our favorite lake, Lake Fryer, I think it's like 45, 50 feet deep.
I think so.
So,
we need a camper.
Yes, we do.
Pop-up would be amazing.
So, interesting segue.
Yes. Oh, a segue. Hi, no, class is in session. I totally forgot what was happening.
So, interesting segue with the lake dad joke.
Yes.
So, remember back when we very first started our podcast, and it was called Hard Lessons, True Crime, and Paranormal?
Yes.
And we'd rotate. One week we'd do a true crime. Next week it was a paranormal.
Yes.
Well, with this being Halloween week, we are doing a paranormal story today.
Sweet.
Kind of taking it back in time.
Back in time.
Gonna go back in time. Nobody wants to hear you sing, Watson. What are you doing? Are you laughing at me? Yes. Okay. So we are going over to the great state of Georgia.
Okay.
I'm sure it's great. I've never been there, but
I know where it's at on the map.
I can point it out, and I am a fan of the Atlanta Falcons, the football team.
There you go.
So we are going to visit a lake, which I know is one of your favorite things in the world. Nice sunny day, sit out lakeside.
Looking at the water.
Having a good book to read.
Yeah, so tranquil. Tranquil.
So tranquil, yes. And if you're lucky enough to go to Lake Fryer, just about an hour north of us, you get to also have a good lunch at the Hobo Cafe. Or Lobo Cafe.
Lobo.
It's some kind of oboe.
Yeah.
It's a Lobo.
Cafe.
It's a cafe.
It's Lobo.
It's a cafe.
The Lobo Cafe.
It is.
It's a cafe.
So good. So today we're talking about Lake Lanier.
Now, is it still in existence?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes. See how beautiful it is?
That's big.
It's huge.
That's like way huge.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
But don't let its beauty fool you, because there's a lot of tragedy that has happened.
Well, how can tragedy not happen in the lake with water and people that are not smart and drinking and...
True.
Things happen.
It's also a place where real life mingles with ghost stories.
I could see that. Lakes are creepy at night.
Oh, man.
Like, how could you not be sitting around the fire telling ghost stories? And just be like, did you just hear that?
I cannot wait.
I just heard a branch crack.
See, summer needs to get here even more. Summer needs to get here even quicker now. Can you imagine hanging out lakeside at like a 2 o'clock Tuesday afternoon and don't have to worry about taking time off from work?
Yes. That's why we need a camper.
Oh, we got that tent that fits over my pickup bed. Why do we need a camper?
Because campers have air conditioning. And it gets hot. It gets hot out the lake.
Sometimes it's always freezing and you just sleep in the freezing cold in a tent.
Well,
air conditioning.
It's the best for me. I like the cold.
You like it cold?
It'd be snowing.
We need to go
Air
camping.
knuckles. Air knuckles.
We need to go camping then.
Absolutely we do. It's also a place of unexplained drownings, mysterious disappearances.
Disappearances?
And
there's only one way where to go.
Is there, though?
Yeah, they're in the lake somewhere.
Are they, though?
They would have to be.
Or
unless,
somebody's playing a trick on them, like, ooh, this lake has a story behind it. I'm going to take somebody. Boom. Goodbye. And nobody ever knew why.
And the infamous Lady of the Lake.
Lady of the Lake.
I feel like every lake just
should have a lady of
has
the
a Lady of the Lake. Some tragic story, prom night, 1946. She's out there because her prom date left with her best friend, and she's just so sad, and she just walks out into the lake and is never seen again until 30 years later. And she's sitting in a car next to a guy because he's giving her a ride home because it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and this girl's out here and she needs help. And when he gets halfway to the address that she gives him, she just disappears in the front seat, but there's still a puddle of water there in the seat where she was. I just made that up right there. Somebody could have wrote that down.
You'll have to go back and listen to it and write it down.
I'm going to be like, what did I say? There's a puddle somewhere.
A puddle of goo.
Ew.
But imagine you're just driving someone to their house, and then you look over and you're like, oh, that's a nice bird, and then you look back and they're gone. Like, did you just jump out of my car? Are you serious?
What happened?
Or on the way of taking them,
I ain't going back. That was your fault.
They realize that, hey, that street doesn't exist anymore, or that house is now a grocery store or something. Wow. What if that happens, and then you look over and nobody's there?
Yeah. So how did Lake Lanier form?
I'm gonna say a glacier moved through, or people dug it by hand.
Oh.
Semi-close.
Okay,
I'll tell you something.
Okay.
They didn't dig it and nothing came by.
Okay.
Like, not a glacier.
No
Nobody
glacier.
dug it. No nothing.
No. Okay.
So in 1950, the United States Army Corps of Engineers started building a dam to supply water and electrical power to Atlanta.
Okay.
The dam, which was named Buford Dam, was finished.
Buford T. Justice?
Buford T. Justice Dam. Like I said, they started in 1950, and it was finally completed by 1956.
Okay.
1956, it took 6 years.
So they built a dam, a bridge, so the water was already there?
there was it redirected water to there. So the water was flowing, hits the dam, and it turns around, and goes back this
Where
other
did
way.
the water come from?
Another reservoir called a little place you might have known, because I do have that in my notes because I knew you'd ask. I'm learning after 2 years of doing this. Get the notes. Yes. A little lake you might have heard of called the Chattahoochee River.
Oh, the Chattahoochee. Oh, yeah, that's where Alan Jackson was skiing or whatever.
Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. It gets harder. Nobody wants to hear you sing, Watson.
Okay, so the Chattahoochee River is, they built the dam so to divert the water to supply hydroelectric power to Atlanta, Georgia.
Correct.
Okay.
And it was also, with their thought in mind of, hey, lakes are good for tourism. There'll be a lot of recreational out here also.
Yeah.
So that was their thinking.
Okay. But
some things they did not think through, however.
City planners and engineers didn't ponder any repercussions from this.
Not everything was cleared out before the lake waters started to rise. And several not cities, but small towns, including cemeteries, buildings, and different things like that, were flooded and are still there to this day.
So there's like cities, like buildings, and
cemeteries,
and the people.
It might be crazy. Your ancestors might be down there. So if there's anybody you know down there, just say hi to them.
Yeah.
Go there, swing above them.
Now, do you think from this FUPA, now that they have, where you have to make sure all cemeteries and things are evacuated?
I would say yes.
I would hope so. So this is disturbing
on several levels.
It pretty is.
Like how many cemeteries and how many people was that?
I'm just gonna
and what?
Here's a picture of some of the tombstones.
Oh my! This is a nightmare, like a true living nightmare.
They look like the ones from the movies. I'm not gonna lie. That's
so if you died down there, you could see all that.
What? Okay, I'm out. No more.
You're not gonna dive?
Nope.
What did the city people? Just
they were basically ghost towns. Basically.
Okay, so nobody technically lived there anymore.
There was a few, but not as much as had been living there.
Okay, but they moved out.
Yes.
They got moved out.
Yes.
And then it was flooded. And yet they didn't take into account the people that were already buried there.
Mm-mm. Here's another photo.
Were any of them people
slowly
from
pulling up
the Civil War?
Of a building. You see that diver diving up to what was a window and looking in.
There's a car down there.
Yeah, there's a car.
Where? I didn't see the car.
I'll pull it up.
Oh my gosh.
I'm stressed out.
This is why I don't swim in lakes.
Me neither.
Because of that stuff
We went to the lake in Kyle, and it had a town under it, and I would never go far out there. And my dad was like, "There's probably snakes under here too," and I'm like, and then once my dad said that, I ran right back.
There's a photo of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Ooh. It doesn't look like a 1950s car.
Well, that one's probably more recent, but it's still in Lake Lanier.
Because...
Yeah, that maybe looks like a Dodge Dakota or Dodge Pick.
I wonder if that's probably just placed there to be funny. This is creepy.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
Okay, so the curse of the white woman, or what was it?
Lady of the Lake. We'll get to her.
Sorry, I don't know that she's white. I'm just saying that's all I can remember.
Why do you got to put a race on her?
How do you describe her? Like, what does she look like?
We'll get to her. We're not there yet.
All right, let's get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. So, how big is the lake, you might ask?
Yeah, how big is it?
I'm going to say...
We're going to bring it back around.
1 million...
acres?
Yeah.
No.
Oh
Close.
my gosh. That's
It,
like a whole state.
Yeah, 38,000 acres though.
30. That's pretty big.
38,000
Acres
How big that is, but
of
that seems
farmland and communities, homes and businesses.
So, how many communities were actually flooded?
Bye-bye.
Does it say?
It does not, but one of them that it did talk about is a city called Oscarville.
Okay.
And Oscarville was a thriving town, but the residents were all minorities. It was black folk only. They were forced
So this
to
was
live
in the 50s.
in the South. I'm
South.
trying to be sensitive. And
yes, no, but we have to put those dots together that this Oscarville was not important.
Exactly.
And they didn't care. And
might give you a reason why they just flooded it.
yeah, they were like, out to go, and we're going to flood it, so you have like 24 hours before you open the gates.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Fred's family go. Sure.
That's terrible.
That's horrible.
No. If I were like one of those people lived down there, I'd be like, you can't force me to go.
Oh, but
Oh yeah, true.
no, it's terrible. Okay.
So it had been established through violence and hate.
The town?
The town
okay.
of Oscarville.
I was like, I can see it. You're going to flood my home.
It already had a scarred history.
Okay.
Because of the violence and hate.
Okay.
Because not only were they forced to live there, but then also, the KKK and other folks would ride through there and torment them.
Oh my gosh. This is...
And so why not just flood their town?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't want to flood their town. That is absolutely shows the time period where people didn't care about other people. That's
right. Sadly.
Gosh.
So,
we kind of both got distracted, so sorry about that.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. I kind of turned off my microphone on accident.
Which inadvertently turned mine off. So if you missed hearing us for a little bit, we are sorry.
If you don't hear us for a bit and you're like, what's going on?
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
You'll know soon.
Miss Watson did something.
Come on, teach.
Technology. Okay, so Oscarville was tormented, and it was built on violence to begin with, and so they didn't even get the opportunity to raise a fuss, basically, about their town being flooded. They just had to pack their stuff and leave.
They were given notice and told to get going.
They had to leave their people behind. Sadly. Their cemeteries.
Their homes that they had worked hard for.
Exactly.
To be honest, going back to the ghost lady, if I went to the lake, I'd be like, okay, ghost lady, wherever you are, I'm going to be nice. I'm not going to torment you or anything. I just want to say hi to you and say bye. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
If you stay on your side of the lake, I stay on my side. And we will not meet in the middle to have a discussion. We
don't need to have a fight.
Stay over there.
We can bond together by doing that.
In the late 50s, early 60s, this photo was found on the shore of Lake Lanier of a family that had lived in Oscarville. Oh. So miraculously, it survived.
I'm glad it did.
Was it a miracle or was it part of a curse?
No, I think it was a miracle.
I'm going to say it's a miracle.
I'm going to say it's a miracle.
Or somebody had brought it with them whenever they were going up to somewhere and they dropped it and it still stayed.
Okay, so there's a curse because of all of this land being flooded.
And cemeteries.
Yes, the cemeteries being flooded, and some parts of this Lake Lanier was actually, the towns that were flooded was built on violence. And so the people that would have been buried there would have died from violence. Mm-hmm. And therefore, spirits roaming around there in the lake. And that's why it's spooky.
Could be.
I would say that the spirits are just protecting their land.
How many folks would you think have either drowned or died in a boating accident on Lake Lanier?
I'm going to say about like 50.
I'm going to go 40.
How about 700?
I was way off.
Whoa.
700 people have lost their lives in Lake Lanier since its creation.
Since 1953.
Okay.
56.
Yes.
Whoa. How many this year? Any?
I didn't look that up.
Oh.
I can real quick.
No,
Are you going to teach?
Yes, I'm going to look it up because I'm just curious.
And
they may be more.
If there's 100 or more, I am not going. But if it's like less than, let's say, 50, I'm fine.
You're fine.
But I'm never going there. I don't want to risk my life just to go see it someplace.
Many of them, like I was saying before, y'all were saying, oh, they're probably all in the lake, blah, blah, blah. Many of them have vanished without a trace.
What? People?
People have vanished without a trace.
There you go. Okay.
So,
wow. Okay.
Once again, our microphone's shut off, so I'm hoping that the audio is not bad. Before we publish this, we'll check it. And how many times do we have to give reminders that we're the worst podcast in podcast history? So maybe I forgot to put the microphones on the charger. That could have happened.
That really could have happened.
My favorite part is that the microphones are tiny.
I know.
There's like miniature microphone. Like, who made these? I need like multiple
Details.
Yes.
Details, people.
Details.
Okay.
So, how many people have drowned this year on Lake Lanier?
At least 10.
In 2025.
Oh, wow.
And it's drownings, boating fatalities. One of them died after jumping into the lake during a celebration.
They probably hit something.
Somebody, a kayaker went missing. The body was recovered. And then there was a person was found dead in the water. So, I mean, these are all...
Could you imagine if Adventures with Purpose went there? Holy shnikes.
Oh my gosh, Adventures with Purpose, please go there, please. Oh my gosh.
Could you imagine?
Yes. Like, you got to go.
If you think you're the bravest person, I want you to go see if you can find anybody that has died. And please tell.
Oh my goodness.
Now, some of those mysterious deaths, like you were saying, the one person died after jumping in, celebrating something, they can maybe not easily be explained, but they could be explained because of the hidden hazards underneath Lake Lanier. They buried cities, right? So there's still structures. There's machinery under there. There's cars. So it makes the lake unpredictable. You don't know what's floating by, and you go jumping in and hit your head on something and die.
That's what I was like. He jumped in. I wonder if he landed on something. But how, like, do they have a map of where these cities and places were? And then that way, like,
you can try to avoid.
You don't go that in this area.
Yes,
okay.
There is.
All right, so continue. We're going to let him continue with his paranormal whatever. But we're not going to believe it because I don't believe it.
So locals often whisper at the coffee shop in town. Old people sitting around, like we was talking yesterday with Mr. Searle about the Pampa at Harvard University.
Yes.
Sitting around fixing world problems. But they like to discuss the Lanier curse.
Okay.
Because boats will just flip for no reason. While traveling down the lake, people will jump in and die, and people will just vanish.
I don't understand what, like, people jumping in the water. Like, why would you want to jump in the water? To swim?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just, it's hot, and you want to cool off, and you jump in, and you're never seen again. You get really cool.
Yeah, I'm like, you jump in, and then you're never seen again?
Mm-hmm.
Like, wouldn't they think, okay, so this is the area they went down. Somebody needs to, like, scuba dive and go down there and find them.
Would you?
No.
Well, no. But that's why they have fire and rescue people. Right?
Uh-huh.
Like, if you know this stuff happens, don't they have people ready for this kind of type of incident?
Your
You would
dad
think.
will go down.
And then I'm like, what do you mean people just disappear? Like on the shore, people walk away and they just disappear.
Never seen again
or
for
they're
months.
on the water and
Mm-hmm.
there was a dude driving the boat. Now there's nobody driving the boat. Where'd the dude go?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Mm-mm.
Vehicles, not just boats, but cars, have even driving across the bridge and the dam for no reason, veered off into the lake with no mechanical issues.
Of the car. Okay. I'm not going.
Each summer there are fresh headlines of somebody new dying
Oh my
at the lake. Another death on haunted Lake Lanier. They even had a recent Men's Journal, the magazine, talks about men's health and all that, did a report that called the lake a casual haunting. And there was even, while the reporters from Men's Journal was there, a 4th of July drowning while they were there doing this report.
Oh my gosh. Like, I just...
So, y'all been asking about the Lady of the Lake.
Yes. Or the White Lady of the Lake.
Whichever one she is.
I think my brain said white because, it's not symbolic, but, you always think ghosts are in white.
Well, and like with haunted churches, it's always a bride that has died, or haunted hotel, it was a bride that had died, and she's in her bridal gown, so she's the lady in white. So, you just usually...
Yeah.
But this one...
Associate, that's what I was trying to do.
Associate.
Associate it with just in white.
Yeah. So this, and it could be one of two ladies.
Okay.
We just don't know. But not long after Lake Lanier was formed, one of the very first accidents happened in 1958. So just 2 years later,
okay,
two friends, Delia Parker Young and Susie Roberts, had been to a party and was driving back home and had to go over the dam.
Nope.
So when you were young and you and Veronica would go say to Fritch or Stinnett at night, would y'all go over Lake Meredith Dam?
Yeah.
Thought nothing of it.
Oh no, I thought always.
Always thought nothing of it.
Always.
Yes.
Grit, white knuckle it, even during the day, because it's just that scary. And I was always like, "Don't go over the edge."
So who would usually drive at night? You or Veronica?
Well, technically, if it was at night, Veronica was in Stinnett and I was driving home.
Well, I mean, like if y'all were going somewhere together and it was dark outside.
It depends.
It would
depend. Because if we were already in Border, we would go around that way.
Oh,
we didn't go over the dam at night a whole lot.
I guess I was picturing like if you spent the night with her, she spent the night with you.
No, I always stayed at her house.
Okay.
Because my house, her house was more interesting than mine.
I don't know. I think yours would be pretty interesting. Well, so these two young ladies are going over the lake, and all of a sudden, one of the bridges over Lake Lanier, Brown's Bridge, car just went right over the side, and both women vanished.
Well, they didn't technically vanish. They went over the edge, and they probably didn't have seatbelts because I don't know that seatbelts were invented back then. And they floated out, and they floated somewhere.
Yes, ma'am.
But they're still in the water somewhere.
Well, they were. About a year after the accident, a body with no hands floated to the top of the lake.
Where would your hands go?
The hands probably dissolved.
Or ripped off from the accident because, like Nani said, there's no seatbelts. So they might have got ripped off.
But the hands.
Both hands gone.
That's weird.
Both hands gone.
Just the hands were gone.
This
Hope
lady.
a child didn't see this.
So just the hands from this body were gone. And it was found floating in the water or on the shore?
Floated to the surface of the water.
Like this. It was just like this.
They were in the car and it finally floated out.
That lady was identified as Delia, one of the two friends.
How'd they identify her? Maybe she still had clothes on?
Possibly.
I'm still concerned about the hands. Like, who would take just the hands?
They wouldn't be able to fingerprint her.
We didn't have fingerprints back then.
Well,
yeah.
Where'd the hands go?
Maybe fishies ate them.
Okay, I think we're confused.
Okay.
The flesh from the hands were gone?
The hands were gone.
Like, from the wrists, both gone.
Gone.
But everything else was there.
Everything else was there.
Mm-mm. Somebody's got those hands somewhere.
Somebody chopped them off and saved them as a souvenir.
Like, why would you just cut the hands off? I don't understand.
About a decade later, in 1966.
The other one came up?
No, ma'am.
Oh.
But divers did find the car, and she was still inside it.
Okay.
So she was found.
Well, that's good. Did they find the hands? Did they find extra hands?
No.
But since then, there have been several reports of a lady walking the shoreline of the lake with no hands.
Like, she's looking for her hands.
She's looking for those hands.
So this is where the Lake Lanier lady came from.
Correct.
Dude, I'd be out there helping her. Like, ma'am, I don't know where your hands are. I don't know, but
I help you.
Go out there and maybe somebody else borrowed them that's out there under the water.
Did you ever water ski?
I tried once.
Do you like it?
No.
No,
because my uncle told me stories about Lake Tenkiller.
Mm-hmm. Oklahoma?
Yeah, where there was this catfish so big that it came up and swallowed a skier. And I'm so gullible and such a visionary that I pictured this. And so there's another reason why I can't swim in something that I can't see to the bottom.
Right. I understand.
Because catfish get big.
Mm-hmm.
And
I caught a catfish once.
Did you really?
Yeah. Sadly, I caught it by the eye.
Oh, but it's fine.
But yeah, I let her go and its eye came off. It was weird. But
Oh.
But it was still swimming, so I was like, oh, well.
I wonder if that hurt it. Do you think it hurt it?
It probably did, but it was like, I'm over it. There's been too many people that caught me.
Oh, how sad. That's why I can't fish. Because I'm like, what happened to that fish without the eyeball? Did it survive? Did it heal over and it's just one-eyed now? Now what? I'm sorry.
This young lady here is Delia Parker. This is when she was alive. That's the lady who had the hands cut off.
Okay. Cutie patootie. So if we ever go there and we see something that looks like this is her. And we can,
say hi.
Miss Delia, we're sorry.
We're sorry that your hands got cut off. If that makes you mad that we're talking about it, I'm so sorry. We just learned about this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't kill me. Please. We just want to help you find those hands, but I don't really want to because I'm really scared. But please do that.
I don't think they kill us. I think they just terrorize us.
They just go. I feel like if they tried to kill you, they just walk away. Like they just like imagine. So if you ever go there and you feel a breeze, you just say,
Here is her friend Susie Roberts that was found still in the car.
Still in the car. She's adorable too. I like her hair.
Yes,
her hair is so pretty.
Definitely tell it's from the 50s, huh?
I know.
No, it's not your hairstyle.
No, mine is too short on the sides, but I was like
right.
Anyway.
So okay, picture this.
Was she the driver?
Yes.
Okay.
Picture this. You're at the lake with some friends.
Okay.
It's a warm summer's day.
Okay.
Your friends say, "Hey, Teach, why don't you go water skiing?" Okay. You hook up the water skis to your feet, and you're zooming along in the water, and then all of a sudden, you feel something reach up and grab your ankle.
Nope, the crap not.
I would say it's a fish.
Huh?
Nope.
Be like, you get off me. My ankles are here for a reason.
Don't think that.
I want to walk. I don't want to float in the air like a boat. I don't want to just be
I don't.
crawling all around. People like, ooh, what you doing?
So
I lost my legs because some creature just grabbed my ankles.
yeah, it could have been a fish like grabbing
Like,
you.
You can be like.
Because fish have fingers that reach up and grab around
You don't know an axolotl could have.
Axolotl?
An
An axolotl?
It's a cute fish. If you've ever heard of an axolotl, please,
Maybe it was an octopus.
If you say it's ugly,
Whatever.
then I'm mad at you guys.
Maybe it
If you
was
say
one of
an
them.
axolotl is ugly.
What's an
If
axolotl?
you do not know what an axolotl is, please look it up on the internet.
It's like a lizard fish.
Yeah.
That sounds
really
like
cute.
a
They're cute
cryptid.
and adorable. They are not
No.
hideous.
No, they're real.
Okay.
They look like a lizard with little hands around its face.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And then they have like front feet and back feet, but they swim.
It's so cute when they
Axolotl.
walk. They walk like they waddle like a penguin. It's so
Yeah.
cute.
Okay.
Yeah. So, maybe it was one of them
It could
giant
be.
ones.
It very well could have.
Okay, but so something reaches up and touches.
There's been several reports of
And that's why I don't.
recreational folks saying that, hey, I was just floating along and then all of a sudden, boom, somebody reached up and grabbed my leg and pulled me underwater.
Nope.
So
while she was waiting to ski, something reached up and
or while she was
pulled.
skiing along, water skiing, something reaches up and
somebody tripped over their own self trying to ski there.
they might have hit a building or something that was underneath there.
Then they need to
Or
cordon that off so
or
there's
it
no
was a
skiing in that
skeleton.
area.
It was like a person, and then they're walking. They were trying to climb up, but then it flooded, and then they just died. And then you're skiing, and then you feel like their skeleton just grabs you all of a sudden, and then you're like, ooh, get off me.
You know the moment like in Jaws where the girl is just treading water and then all of a sudden she goes whoop.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm picturing, and
I've never seen Jaws.
we'll wait a couple of years. When we float in our pool, we'll watch
Fun
it.
fact
Yes.
about me, if I see a body of water, I throw up and run away.
Oh,
So we're not going to take you camping because we normally go to a lake,
it's a small lake. It's okay.
and it's just like an hour north of Pampa.
Y'all can just go, guys.
It'll be all right.
Drew don't get in the
Stay
lake.
right here.
I don't get in the lake. I just like to be there.
I'll just touch the water and be like,
It's not as bad as what you think, but
my
I
parents,
just don't think about it.
my parents,
One of the quotes. Oh, sorry.
Floating.
Well, it's like my parents say, we're going to go surprise vacation. And I'm like, okay. And then we walk and we're driving and I'm asleep. And then my dad's like, we're here. And I'm like, I wake up and then I see a lake and I'm like, I'll stay in the car. You guys can go. I'd rather go on a cruise than go.
Okay, so you'd rather go on a cruise in a much bigger lake
The ocean.
called the ocean where you
In a
cannot
big
see
boat.
land for miles and miles.
Well, I would have my parents be with me, and if the ship was sinking, I'd be like, get over here, and I just hug them, and we all just die together.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, so if I go on a cruise, I go with my parents. If y'all hear it, we die.
So to close out the Lady of the Lake, a lot of people feel like she is real. A lot of people feel like she is there just to protect
I feel like she's all the way up there.
the integrity of the lake, while others just say that she is folklore.
She's folklore.
Okay, I'm gonna go really with the folklore. The part that terrifies me would be
The hands.
to really be there and experience something sort of happening. And then, I'm not getting on a boat. That's for sure. I ain't going on that water and I ain't getting in the water.
But you might go to Lake Lanier.
I would go just to be like, I was there, but that's as far as I'm going. I ain't going across that bridge.
I'd step and then I go back. Okay.
Nope.
Ooh, you can go on the hotel.
But then how could I really
I'm just
investigate?
Go back to the car. I'm gonna go to a hotel and wait till I can just go all the way across the world.
Yeah. I would go to investigate.
Wait, it's in Georgia.
But I would make you go in the water.
Yes, ma'am, it's in Georgia. Make me go in the water?
Yes.
Okay.
I volunteer you to go in the water.
I'll do that.
And on a boat.
Alabama. I was like, it's in Alabama?
No.
Yeah, no. So in closing, people often ask, why do you tell ghost stories? Why does it matter? Well, it matters because families lost land. Cemeteries were submerged, and hundreds of people have died there.
Hundreds, yes.
When we talk about Lake Lanier, we're not just talking about hauntings. We're talking about buried history and a reminder of what happens when progress forgets people.
Oh my gosh. That's true though, because they took people's homes and their loved ones.
Yeah, absolutely.
With the idea of growth.
Like, if there's a tornado happening, like, I'm just gonna grab all of the animals in my house. If there's a tornado, if I see an animal outside of, like, my house, I'm like, you get over here. I'm not gonna just leave you out here and die. Okay? Because my plans are no motor. I'm saving animals.
If you cannot tell, our granddaughter loves animals.
Yes, I do.
A lot. So, in closing,
my granddaughter does love the animals.
We always like to talk about movies.
Yes.
And where in media you can find more info about. So there is a 2023 horror film called Lanier. You can find it streaming on Amazon and other places.
I know what I want to be watching.
Other related films are Surviving Lake Lanier, which came out in 2024 as a documentary. It explores the hidden black history of Oscarville and the experiences of those who say they had near-death encounters at the lake.
So we're going to be watching that and report it.
Also, there is Fear Lake Lanier, which is a horror film that's coming out this year, or came out this year, 2025. So, that's all the news on movies and stuff. If you want more information on Lake Lanier, there's been a few podcasts do episodes on it, but not a lot. Okay. So, but that is it for this week's spooky edition of Hard Lessons.
I liked it. It's very spooky. It makes me question.
Absolutely. And if you ever find yourself at Lake Lanier, take a moment to look across that calm water because it is beautiful.
But it's the underneath.
But it's also a graveyard of history.
It's like you have a layer. It's like layers. So you have a layer of beauty, but then you come down and you have a layer of hate and horror.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a nightmare in real life.
Real life nightmare.
Nightmare in real life. Nightmare in the day.
So, until next time, classmates, like we like to say, we are horrible now, but working towards being terrible soon.
Yes.
So, Teach, what's my grade for this
I'd
week?
give you an A. So you did good.
Sweet. Let me get that recorded on here.
Yes, and what is your bibliography? Where'd you get your information? Don't say Wikipedia.
No Wikipedia. My bibliography comes from an article called The Haunting of Lake Lanier in the Oxford American magazine, oxfordamerican.org, from summer of 2021.
I said I'd give you a B. You creep me out.
That means I did my job.
Yep.
Another magazine article. Don't make fun of me on this one. TeenVogue.com. Article is called Is Lake Lanier Haunted? The Eerie History of the Georgia Lake Built Over an Entire Town.
Teen Vogue.
You guys gotta make fun of it.
And my last one came from one of my favorite websites of all time, AllThatIsInteresting.com, The Twisted History of Lake Lanier.
AllThatIsInteresting.com. Okay.
One of my all-time favorite websites. It's got all kinds of creepy stuff in there. And well, just stuff about anything.
Yeah.
So, and that is it. You've listened this far. Thank you. And we love you. And happy Halloween. And we'll see you next week. Back to murders.
Back to murders. Murders.
Granddaughter, thanks for hanging out with us.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Class dismissed. Okay,